Hi, I'm Elaine Harding. Welcome to my blog and to my YouTube channel at stampwithelaine.com. Today's project is a card you can use for any occasion. We all need those as an emergency card to have at hand whenever the need arises, especially if we're strapped for time. I'm using Celebrations Delightfully Eclectic Designer Series paper. This is actually a bumper pack and there are 12 designs, and I think there are 4 sheets each of each design, and it's called Eclectic because it will go with a number of stamps and dies, or stamps and punch bundles. So that will go with a lemon stamp. This will go with a daisy. That will go with the inked botanicals punch. I don't know what the name is. And you can cut up this sheet as an alphabet sheet to put sentiments on. I think this is from Lace Shop. You could use that with. Again, that's the inked tiles and some swans. The sheet I'm going to be using today is this one, and also the Everyday Details bundle. So these are the dies: a rectangular die, the circle one, some linear ones. I wanted to use this crisscross pattern one to make up a pattern as a background for the card. So this is the die we use, and I've started cutting it just to show you how I did it. I've put my cardstock on my cutting sandwich, which is platform 1, the thin die adapter 2, the base plate platform 3, the cardstock, followed by the die cutting edge face down. And it's easy to make a pattern because you can line up the tip of the diamond with the one that you've just cut previously. Okay, then use the washi tape or some low-tack tape to secure it so that it doesn't move. Place that on top and you're ready to die cut it. So I've prepared my background piece. Just remove that, set it aside. So die cut the largest circle Everyday Details die, which I've done to save time, and I've just cut off the edge. The inks I'm using are Tuxedo Black, Memento Ink and Berry Burst, and I'm also using Balmy Blue, Bubble Bath, Melon Mambo and Saucy Foam stamping blend combos. Actually, I didn't use the light one of the Berry Burst, I only used the dark. And I also used the Baker's Twine Essentials pack. They come 5 in a pack, and I'm going to be using the white one. The card base is in Bubble Bath, and that measures 5 3/4 by 8 1/4. In metric, that's 14.5 by 21 and folded in half. The matte layer for the card front is in Bubble Bath. It's 3 1/2 by 5 1/4. In metric, that's 7.5 by 13.5 centimeters, and I've die cut that with the crisscross die from Everyday Details to use as a background. For the inside of the card, the matte layer is 3 3/4 by 5 1/2, and that's 9.5 by 14 centimeters. Scraps of basic white just to stamp and fussy cut the teacup. First, I'm going to stamp the inside of the card, just down here. I'll glue that to the inside of my card so I don't lose the piece of cardstock. Now with the background piece, I flipped it over to the wrong side and I've already put dimensionals on the back. Just remove some of the backing and then glue it to the front of the card, leaving an even border all round. Next, I'm going to stamp my teacup. Now I'm going to colour the cup in Balmy Blue. The rim, coloured that in Berry Burst. To colour the flower with Bubble Bath, the flower centre in Berry Burst and the leaves in Soft Sea Foam. Now I can fussy cut it, so I'll speed this up. Again, angle your scissors at a 45-degree angle, leave a thin border and move the paper, not the scissors. Now I'm going to stamp on that before I glue it down. So let's gauge roughly where it's going to be. Bring in my Tuxedo Black Memento ink, line that word up, and bring in the Berry Burst ink and stamp a couple of these spots on. Put some dimensionals on the back of the teacup. Maybe a mini dimensional where the flower is. Remove the backing paper. Bring back the card. Apply adhesive on the underside. Line it up and glue it onto the card. Snip off a length, double it over like so, so that the ends meet. Roughly in the middle, and tie a bow. Pull it tight, adjust it, snip off the ends. Might be too long. Grab a glue dot, stick that on, and pop it around there. And there's the card completed. Trying to incorporate a celebration item with the card. I hope you liked this tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon with more inspiration. There's only a week left to go before the end of celebration, so if you haven't placed an order yet to get your freebie, then don't delay. If you like it, do give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Bye.